All right. We're back. Okay. The drip was way too strong with this one, fellas. Yeah. That was Yeah, we're just gonna move on from the merch talk because I showed that jacket one too many times, dog. I'll give, I'll give everyone a moment. My computer crashed. Like my computer like completely crashed, like it blue screened. Like I was literally gonna pull up the jacket again to talk about it some more, and it just blue screened. Dude. Yeah, sorry about that, y'all. First stream back, baby! Who's your streamer, baby? The power of drip. Yes, Riley, yes. Jesus Christ, okay. Uh it's not a big it's like I'm I can start back from where I left off. It's like I'm not I mean, we're done with the merch. I got my point out with the merch. It's just holy moly, dude. So this is what happens when you run two games and try to stream at the same time in the background. So I'm not gonna do that again. Gracious, but welcome back. Welcome back. Good to see y'all. Good to see everybody again. Yeah, dog, it seems like I just did like the most shittiest, shortest stream in the world. Whoo, baby. But anyway, to answer everyone's question, yes, the link to the Discord is in the description. I double checked though. I at least did that. It should still work. If not, I'll replace it later. Holy moly, dude. That is. I'm sorry. I'm just resetting up some things real quick. I just. I wasn't expecting that at all. But I'm like, let's fucking go. So yeah. I'm gonna tease my next project after the Sonic Plus project. Nice. Yeah, I can't wait. I personally cannot wait. Sorry, I am locked in it. Okay, my tabs are back. Okay, cool. So we can still keep going from where we left off. Cool beans. That's all I really cared about. So yeah, that jacket is way too powerful. Sorry, I had to close. I tried to close out. I think it, dude. I think. Okay, I think unironically it was the fucking jacket. I think Spotify goes hard. Hell yeah, it does. I love Spotify, dude. But I don't. I think me when I said that, dude. When I said that, fucking me, like me showing the jacket too much might have caused the crash. I don't think that was much of an exaggeration because I literally was it pulled up again because I was trying to close it and it almost blue screened again. Like holy moly, dude. Yeah, maybe I have too many tabs open. So we're gonna kind of get through a lot of the smaller stuff and try to speed things along a bit because I talked about merch for like 30 minutes. That said, no vortex, not right now. There we go. There we go. There we go. Everything's all coming together. Yeah, there we go. Yes, sir. It's all coming together. Okay. Got it. I'll give. Yeah, we'll play a song real quick. I'll play a quick song. Give everybody a chance to kind of get back. Can I just say? Can I say something? Though I just want to make sure I am so honest about this. And I'm gonna turn you down. Holy crap! Yeah, my thing was not having any of that. There we go. Okay. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. Hope you guys enjoy listening to that because I sure can't hear a dang thing right now. Hold on. Oh, no wonder it went back. There we go. Okay. All right. It's setting like it really, yeah. This was setting like a lot of my settings. So I'm like, Jesus Christ. On the plus side, I was able to like finish making my meal. So anyway, there's a bit of smaller news, just to kind of get us back when we were getting us back in the swing. Of course, I do like getting notifications from the official Sonic thing. Which yes, we will talk about it. Don't worry, we're getting to the characters. I promise, we're gonna talk about that. But real quick, I just wanted to give a big congratulations to Sonic right now. If you didn't know, they won a Weeby for, I believe it was like most, played game at the Summer's Game Fest, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I'm pretty sure that was the award. And for you, for this special tribute to all the hard work and dedication. Oh, is it a different award? I have no idea. Because it looks like it's for the animation. Oh, okay. I'm stupid. But, like, it's fine. Also, we need to fucking talk about this. Bro, I'm letting you guys know off rip. There is going to be a stream where I'm going to be playing with these cards. With, like, Ian. That's going to happen. Like, I'm letting you know. That's going to happen. Because this is sick. I think my fiance could tell you I was literally like in the room, like ranting and crying when I saw that Magic the Gathering, one of the most well-known card games, is partnering with Sonic to make these valuable cards. Like these cards are not just collectibles or for show. Like some of these are actually viable. I won't get too deep into like Magic talk right now. We'll save that for the next stream. But dude, gracious, stop. Stop! Oh my God, stop. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, okay. I'm lagging bad. Okay, here we go. Now we got a connection again. Alright. Yeah, that jacket fucked everything up. Can y'all hear me? Y'all got me. We together. We got this, right? I think it's all these tweets I got. Which we'll start going through them quickly. It's working better on Twitch. Interesting. Yeah, okay. So what that's telling me is that I still have a lot of work to do to get this stuff stabilized. So, I mean, this is going to be valuable just to help me make the stream overall better. But seeing that Twitch literally is telling me, hey, you just now went live, I'm assuming that things went down really hard for a bit. But can y'all hear me? Y'all can see me? It's a little offset. Oh, damn it. Let me see. Oh, I see what the problem is. I know exactly what the problem is. Give me a minute. Because if you did that, then I'm assuming you also... Yep, you did. Let me just... No, you didn't. It's a little offset. Okay, that's fair. cheese Christmas. Okay. Okay. I have the chat on my phone as well as on my screen, so I'll be able to at least keep up. Yes, baby. But you're talking to the best streamer this side of the internet. Oh my gosh. Let's see. But I'm about to please my second project right now. Ooh, pineapple. Oh. Hold on. Coleman, you doing is that SpongeBob? Well, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. One, I am super excited for that. And two, I am going to pause this. And we'll move on. We'll move on to like the main thing. I just wanted to make sure you guys know, whenever these release, we're talking about them. Like I'm playing with them. We're talking about them. I already have Sonic themed decks ready to go to play with, centered around these cards. All 7 of these cards. And like I'll probably use 6, and then one of them is definitely just gonna be in every one of them. Mainly the Supersonic one. Cause dude, they made all this work in a way that it's like fucking, it's so good. It's so good. And you know, I was thinking about changing the skill issues thing back to like 0, but I think this is accurate. I've taken a lot of L's this turn, but let's move on with some of the. Let's move on. First off, can I just say these animations are getting ridiculously good, and it's upsetting how at this point they're not just making a show with this animation. Can we talk about that, please? Because, excuse me, Sega, what the heck? Like, look at this! Look at this! I haven't even watched the full teaser. And I already saw the snippet. I was like, oh yeah, this is gas. Like, this animation is about to get dope. But I think let's talk about the one thing that I know. Oh, so it still follows Twitch. Oh, hey, that's cool. I love YouTube Premium because I get the doom scrum without a single ad. True! Glad to use the dark beginnings animation style. Dude, same. Like, literally, they need to make some type of show or something. I would love to see them do like more like character focused things with the character, like character focused stories. Like, you know, I'm not gonna be unreasonable and say they should make a whole series. That would be dope as hell. But I would love to have more shorts with like some other characters, because I feel like the animation and the campaign they did for Shadow helped me understand why people love Shadow as much as they do. It's making me start to love Shadow a bit, because it helped dispel some of the misconceptions I have, which I think is just, again, it's just up to the marketing team. They've been doing an amazing job. And I was here back when fucking Aaron was here. And that was around the time when the cool thing for companies to do back then was to be like, lol, aren't we so cringe? Wow, I'm glad we're not doing that. But I'm glad they're just embracing the fact that we're weird. As Sonic people, we're weird. We're all kind of a little bit, we're a little bit, we got a little bit screws loose. We got a little bit hair sticking out, that kind of thing. Hey, camera, you just reset it back to beginning before I even started messing with you. Stop autofocusing. There we go. But the main thing we got to talk about is these goddamn characters. Because what in the hell have they been smoking? And can I have some? Because holy balls, I was not expecting most of what was happening. Like, let's just go to the website. So, or I could just exit out the website because I'm really good. I'm really good at streaming. I promise. Sonic All Stars. Yeah. No. Now then, it's down. It's here. It's here. I saw it earlier, so I know it's here. I don't want to see the. Where's the battle pass? Not battle pass. You know what I mean. Season pass. Oh shoot! That reminds me. Hey, so I'm gonna be that guy and tell you, hey, this deluxe collector's edition looks super dope, super cool. Do not get it. And I'm gonna tell you exactly why. Don't get it. Because it's made from if I'm correct, and I wanna make sure it's being processed by Limited Racing. I mean, Limited Games Run. Limited Run Games. Something like... God damn it. What was it called again? Limited... Blah... Okay. Let me see. Limited Run... Yeah, Limited Run Games. So... I would say don't get it. And if you do, I need you to be aware. Hear me. I need you to listen to me. This like this, if we're just judging it by itself, this is cool. This is awesome. Like a big Boo keychain with a big head Sonic keychain that doesn't look that great, to be honest. But a big statue for Sonic Crossworlds, a bunch of cards. Of course, the game, all in this big old box with a nice little authentication card, a still book, an art book, and the comic, all of it in one. Like, that's dope. That's cool. And it's like, okay, how much is that, by the way? Let's look at it. Let's look at it. Because I want to make sure I'm right. Well, it's already been sold out, so like at this point it doesn't matter what I say. But I need you to understand. You need to know this. You need to understand. You're not getting this thing for a while. Like, this estimated ship date is kind of inaccurate. It's gonna be longer than that. How do I know? I want you to know. How do I know that so well? I'm going to go to a random game. Freedom Planet 2. This is going to seem random. Follow me. So when did Freedom Planet release? September 13th, 2022. Okay? So the game, Freedom Planet 2, released. I hope you're following me here. The game, Freedom Planet 2, released in 2022. Late 2022. Okay? So you follow me? All right. So I'm walking you through this because I need you. Like, I think this is gonna tell you exactly why I'm telling you probably don't do it at this point. So around this time, I want to say I got this shortly after. Because, yeah, the pre-order closed. Here, I'll show you. The pre-order closed on the 2024. Remember, game release 2022. The pre-order, which is like the last time you can actually order it, so you can't order it again for this particular game, was January 19th, 2024. Right? Exactly why I'm telling you not. Because they said they would ship this thing in 6 months from then. Guess what literally showed up on my doorstep? Like 2 weeks ago. I ordered this thing a year ago. I don't even remember what's in here. It's absolutely ridiculous that I have to wait over a year for some knickknacks and some other things that honestly is going to be collecting dust. Let's be honest. The only things that are really of value are, like, if we go down about it, let me be real. I'm not trying to dog on anybody who got it. If you actually got it, I hope that you do get it. I hope you enjoy the hell out of it. That said, let's look at this. Let's look at this. Open image in new tab. There we go. So we can actually take a look at this. Whoa! That's not what I wanted to do. I didn't tell you to do that. I don't know why you opened YouTube. And now you're gone. I'm really good at streaming. I'm really good at it, dude. And that's open an entirely different tab. God, oh my gosh, okay. Dude, I was doing a thing. I was wrapping up and you guys just, dude. Yeah, open up my original tabs, please. Open this one at least. I got at least have this one because this I worked hard on that bit. We're gonna do that one. Hello? Oh, gracious God almighty. Dude, I am struggling. When I say I'm struggling, Jesus Christmas, I'm struggling. Here we go. I got everything back. Sorry. But if you see right here, let's look at the stuff that's actually of value to me. And I'm talking solely for me. The stick-on Chrome emblem, sure. I wouldn't pay all of that for be excited for this, but it's fine. 2-disc soundtrack. I personally love getting physical soundtracks. It's not gonna be good for the average person because you can literally just listen to it on Spotify. The rear view mirror dangler, which I saw in Goku Black. Let me see. I simply didn't get it because the only things of value to me are the comic and the card dangler. If I didn't know, the card dangler is actually a reference to Sonic's first ever appearance, which wasn't Sonic 1, but an obscure Sega game called Rad Mobile. I didn't know that, actually. Okay. Actually, that makes it a little more... Okay. Then, you know what? You sold me on that. The key... the mirror dangler. The keychain is... whatever. Statue is whatever. The steelbook, I think, is kind of cool. But again, there's nothing really in the front. So it's like... I can kind of buy a steelbook myself and just put stickers on it and call it a day. That's what that's given. The box, whatever. The game, I better get it. And trading cards, which is like... What? Trading cards that have the exact same renders that people have been bitching about for like the past 10 years? Yeah, no thank you. So you see all of that, and all of that costs like $500 or some dollars or something like that? No, I'm sorry. It was $250. I'm sorry. Let me not slander. Like, no. I'm doing all this and saying all of that and showing and making a big deal about this because, one, I generally forgot this was coming. I ordered this a year ago, and I'm not going to lie, I am not happy that it took over a year to get this. Like, let me be honest, what even is in here? Look, I love Freedom Planet. I love Freedom Planet 2. Freedom Planet 2 is generally goated. I love that game. What is in here? What all did I get? Exactly, from here. Because this is the case that came out. Okay, it has that new smell. This is not planned, by the way. I was not planning to do any of this. Okay, you got a small poster. That's cool. A bunch of pins. I can put on my pin board. You'll see them. The original soundtrack, which is I'm gonna be honest, this is the main reason I got it, so I can actually own the original soundtrack. I love this so much. Yes, I know I can just listen to it on Spotify. I don't care. I like owning physical soundtracks of games. And of course, the game itself, which I got it for Switch because I didn't want to just do the other thing. Let's see, which with the SpongeBob series plush. I want it to feel like the classic 3 seasons. That's okay. Okay, I'm feeling you. I'm gonna tease all my other projects. Yeah, please, go ahead. But I think my main point with doing all that is like, okay, look, I got the box, I got the game, right? I got pins, I got the CD. That was kind of it. I want you to look me dead in the eyes, and I want you to tell me what part of that warranted a year and a half to get. Or fuck it, let's just assume that I ordered it later. Let's assume that, you know, maybe I did. Well, no, I have to assume it's at least, because the pre-orders ended January 14th, 2024, which means at the latest I would have had to get it by then. So no, it was over a year and a half at least. At least it was a year and a half. What part of that warranted this taking a year and a half? Are you kidding me? Really? You're telling me this logo right here? You're telling me that warranted a year and a half? Be fucking for real. Like, I'm just not happy. I'm not happy with it at all. And it's like, if I got this, like, something, you know, if I got this around the time of, you know, the game's released, or maybe even like 6 months later, because I understand this stuff takes time. I'm not blind to that. So I'm okay with it taking time. My problem is, why did it take a year and a half at least? Like, what the hell are they doing? You can't tell me, you can't tell me these holographic pins are really, like, so intricately detailed that I have to keep them in the hyperbolic time chamber for 5 years in order for it to come out perfect. Like, come on, man. Come on, G. Okay, no, I don't want to drop it. I don't want to break it. I paid good money for this. So I'm telling you, that's what you're expecting when you get something from limited run games. And will I probably fall for it again? Probably. I'm not the smartest cookie in the shelf. But I'm letting you know straight up that you need to have that expectation that if you order anything from them, you might as well forget about that. It'll come when it comes. And you better pray that you do not move in the middle of this. I am very lucky that my last place was with my parents. Because otherwise, who knows what would have happened. You feel me? And to their credit, there may have been a place for me to change the address and everything. But the point is, why did it take that long? I'm just saying. Sorry, that was my rant, because that was generally unacceptable. It's like, I hate it, because it's like, it's being a Karen about it. And it's like, I don't want to, you know, I'm not trying to be that guy that's like, you know, like, you know, I want to speak to your manager. Like, it ain't, like, at the end of the day, I got it, you know. And it, you know, everything looks pristine, it's wrapped, and it's actually good quality. It just shouldn't have taken over, like, almost 2 years. Like, do you realize that some of you guys have been on with me on this channel about as long as it took for that fucking thing to get here? Like, I think that by itself should, like, really set in why I'm really being kind of hard on it and saying, don't. Just don't. If you do, you're not going to get scammed or anything. But just know it's going to take a long-ass time that you can even wonder if you even got it at all. First up, Batman. Next, Truck in Spider-Man. And last, Planet of the Apes? Ooh. I ain't gonna lie. The Batman and Spider-Man thing, for sure, helped brighten my mood. So thank you, Cohen. I appreciate you. Okay, I got 2. Is it Donkey Kong? Don't tell me it's that brown fuck. That sounds wild out of context. Let's see. But yes, let's just talk about these characters, because I Pray to My Shadows Jen's Collector's Edition comes this month, like it says. I pray that it does. That's all I gotta say. I hope it does. I hope it does. It's just I just think like the quality is going to be good. So if you order it for the quality, you're going to be happy. It's just it takes way too long, and you pay way too much money for it to take that goddamn long. Like, I'm sorry, if I'm paying $200, if I'm paying $300 for a collector's edition, first of all, the fact that it didn't come out the same time as the game is wild, but whatever. But if you're gonna do that, it has to be a very reasonable time frame. I feel like a year max, like absolutely max. Anything above that, you're being ridiculous. Like, unless you're giving us like, this is like metal forged by the creator of Sonic himself from his jail cell, from tax fraud or whatever. Like, if it's something like that, then fine. You know, it makes sense. Let me get happy again. Let's talk about these characters. They got fucking Hatsune Miku in there, dude. Okay, nah, but for real, let's go back. But for here, as you guys all know, and as you guys have definitely heard by now, Sonic has some crazy shit going on in terms of his characters. Here. Like, as you can see, like, first of all, the game looks good. Which I will say, at first, I'll give it this. My only complaint about the game at that point was that it was too slow. But then they later said that they're going to have different speed modes, like how Mario does like 50, 100. And I'm like, yeah, no, we're absolutely going to crank this shit up because like as it is, it looks slow. Like I don't know if you guys saw this. Let's go on their Twitter. I don't know if you guys saw this. Yeah, we're jumping around. Leave me alone. But they put Potos, whatever. They put the first level of Sonic Unleashed as a stage. And it's like, the speed did not, the slowdown and the speed did not make it look better. Because you look at Sonic Unleashed, like here. But then you see it here, and it's like, why does it look so slow in comparison? And it's like, I get it if they're trying to make sure you know the stage, but it's like, you see how fast he goes through that. And then you get here, and it's like a kind of, you're not really racing, you're more like cruising. But luckily the speed does get better, does get faster. I think like after this, they did say that. I think after this, they did say like, hey, we're going to have different speeds. But anyway, sorry about... no, that's not where I was watching it. Sorry. Best streamer over here, baby. And just seeing some of these stages, just even that. Mario Kart World doesn't have 200cc? Why the hell not? But, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, what the hell? So it's like you have like the Patty Mobile, you have SpongeBob and Patrick. Like fucking bouncing on jellyfish fields? Like, you don't need a license to drive a sandwich? Like, dude, what the hell? Freaking, like, I'm like, this is not a mod, this is not some hack. SpongeBob and Patrick with the Patty Mobile. It's Sonic Racing Crossworlds.
Sometime later.
And then they're later going to have the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Which I was like, whatever. But Avatar The Last Airbender? Avatar Legends, they say specifically. So I'm wondering what that means. I'm assuming it's the franchise, but I'm gonna be honest. I have not been keeping up with Avatar. I heard they were making a new show. As soon as I hear more about it, I'll care. Until then, yeah. But dude, you saw it right there. And even then, before that, they had already announced that Minecraft Steve is also going to be in the game. It's like, oh nah, they saw it. I'm getting Crossworlds instead, dog. I'm saying, like, I ain't gonna lie. That was like, I've been of two minds of it, and I've been thinking about how I feel about it. And I think overall, I feel excited and I feel content. I feel major contentment about it because I feel like this is like it's beyond amazing, dude. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to look for the actual picture of the battle pass itself, but here, open in new tab. Okay, here we go. Like you see right here, like they got fucking Minecraft Steve. Like already. Let's. I'm ready. But like. Already, just for what they reveal, they have Minecraft, SpongeBob, TMNT, and Avatar. As far as off-world stuff, and this is just stuff you pay for. On top of that, they're acknowledging the werehog, dude. They've acknowledged the werehog. Look at him. Like, hold on, let's really look at him. Dude, come on. Come on, I'm trying to look at it. Come on. There we go. Look at him. Look at him in his poorly rendered glory. Okay, maybe this is maybe not the best picture for him. It might not be the best picture of him, but just look at him, dude. The werehog mobile. The only thing it's missing from him is just having Chip. We're pulling up to the mines in the whip. Dude, we're taking the Paddy Mobile to Minecraft. Think about it like that. That's not like a mod. That's just something you can do just for buying the season pass. Like, I ain't gonna lie. That alone makes me want to buy it. The deluxe edition. Because I was just gonna settle for just getting the regular, but since these characters came out, it's like, I ain't gonna lie. They're gonna, it's gonna be spectacular. Especially, okay, let me slow down. One thing you need to know, and I want to make sure you guys hear me. Now, unlike the other characters, like actually Sonic and Sega characters, these characters are not voice acted. As in, they're not going to have clips interacting with Sonic characters or with each other. I understand why. There's going to be it's probably a lot of legal jump roping that you have to do. And it's going to be, you'd have to really negotiate with those people to figure out how they want to represent their characters and all that. And let's be honest, Sega had, I don't think they've had an opportunity to be on that side. Like if this is Nintendo, yeah, we'd expect that. Sega, it's I'll give it a pass. I still think it's really cool. And I'm okay with them not having the intro dialogue, which I don't know if y'all saw. Before I continue this gush sesh, gracious. If you look over here, which hey, I already have it pulled up because I'm a great streamer. You see it right here. They're having a Grand Prix mode, and in the Grand Prix mode, there are unique dialogue options. It's a rival mechanic, basically, where two Sonic characters are going to have dialogue. And yes, every single Sonic character has dialogue with every other single Sonic character, at least in the base roster. They're saying that the werehog is going to have a voice line, but I'm going to be honest, I have no idea if they're just going to reuse the voice clips from Unleashed Goku, you literally say it. I don't know if they're going to reuse the voice clips from Unleashed or just have Roger voice them instead. I kind of hope. Part of me, this is just me being wishful. This is me being hopeful. I mean, honestly, I think the correct answer would be just use voice clips, because there was enough. There's enough stuff that you could do with those voice clips. There's a lot of voice clips with the Werehog. I think you could get away with it. Dream, you would just have Jason Griffin come back and voice new lines. But, you know, they'd also want to use Roger, which, like, it'd be fine. It's just, it'd be one of those, like, my nostalgia saying no. You know? Like, my nostalgia says, stop that. No, you're not him. You're not the Werehog. Stop it. But I want you to think how funny. Just think about how freaking hilarious. Think about how hilarious it'll be when you hear the Werehog scream, like the death noise, just in the middle of it, just like you're racing, having a good time. All of a sudden, ah! like you know, like it's just like I think that, and it's like that aspect alone was not something I was expecting, and it shows that they're giving a lot of care to this, and it's something I appreciate. And on top of that, you're also going to be getting Sonic Prime characters. So all my Sonic Prime people out there, I didn't really watch the show, so I can't really tell you, you know, how I feel about it. But if you're into Sonic Prime, I know a couple people who love Sonic Prime, and that is great. Yeah, yeah, it's just the Sonic yell. Hold on, sorry guys, I have to play it, otherwise I'm going to drive myself crazy. Hold on. Sonic Werehog death screen. Yeah, that. Just imagine you're you're just racing. You're racing, and you have the freaking power. You have the power glove. We're just gonna call it the boxing glove thing, and you shoot it at fucking the Werehog, and he just goes. You can't tell me that's not going to be the funniest shit in the world. Best believe I'm going to have that sound effect on deck. Because I have a soundboard now. And yes, I do intend on using it. I'm not going to be annoying like I am with my friends. But we sure are going to be using it. Prime was mid? Fair. That's what I keep hearing. The Werehog screen you just did killed me. Dude, I'm trying my best. I should be a voice actor for sure. You know, we always talk about whether Jason or Roger should do it. Where's Ryan in all this? Why don't we get... Let's just throw a curveball. Let's let Ryan Drummond... Like, come on. Think about it. If Ryan Drummond voiced the Werehog, wouldn't that be, like, funny? Like, just conceptually, wouldn't that be funny? I feel like just as a concept, that'd be freaking hilarious. And one thing I'm going to do, this is going to kind of lead to a segment that I have. But one thing, and while I get that set up, I'm going to be doing it. Read one of your previous comments for sure. Let's see. Then I will announce my biggest project later on. It's with my own original story, original characters, and it will be a 2-season series. It's still in early development, but I'm going to start making more characters soon. Ooh, nice. Hey, I'm excited. I'm super excited to see, like, I love, like, the stuff that you're doing with, like, the Sonic characters and Batman and Spider-Man and everything. And I'm really looking forward to what you do with your original stuff, like, genuinely. Because I love, you know, new original project and just people being creative. I love that. And, you know, that's, I mean, part of that's because I was a music teacher. I don't know why I paused at that. But anyway, one thing I want to make sure you guys know is that they said that Sega, like, while that's all season pass stuff, you're going to have to pay for that. The Sega characters are going to be free. So when they add new Sonic characters or Sega characters, it's going to be free. So I thought last night in a tired rage, I wanted to give you guys a little gift. Just something. I wanted to give you guys a gift of something. And depending on how you guys like this may just become a thing we do every now and then. But I wanted to give you guys a gift. And I wanted to give you guys my top 5 Sega picks for Sonic Crossworlds. I'm not going to be looking at the non-franchise stuff because honestly, if we look at stuff that's not involved with Sega at all, I'm going to be honest, I have no idea what to expect. And I'm kind of excited for that. I'm excited that I don't know what's going to happen. And I prefer to keep it that way. Remember, if you're a leaker, you're lame. That will always forever be my stance for as long as I live. Anyway, these are my top 5 Sega picks for Sonic Crossworlds by me. That's my name. Oh, the Werehog's. Oh, yeah, the Werehog's you just did kill me. Yeah, I read it. I was like, Jesus. I'm like, bro, I can't. It's like I can't do it because I feel like I have to go louder and get more in my throat. Pause. I have to yell less from my diaphragm and more from my throat, and I'm gonna break my voice and annoy my neighbors because I have those now. But let me go ahead and show you guys my PowerPoint for the top 5 Sega picks for Sonic Crossworlds. This is something that I made like at 11 at night after being up for like almost 24 hours. I ain't gonna lie. So I was really super deprived. You can tell by all the misspellings. So we'll see. I didn't even add any animations. Man, I'm such a hack. Number 5. This is ordered. So I want you to understand. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of this is gonna be a surprise. I don't remember what I put here. Number 5, I chose Cherry from Streets of Rage. I played Streets of Rage 4 during my break. That shit's fire. I'm going to play it on stream one day because I love that game. I really like playing that game. That's going to be a game that I just play when I just decide to get on stream. But Cherry, I feel like has not only a unique look to her to help her blending with the rest of these crazy characters. I feel like it would be like a nice little curveball. Like, honestly, we could do like the main characters that's been in the last couple games, but I feel like if we wanted to show some representation for Streets of Rage 4 specifically, because that game has been so baller, I feel like Cherry could be good. Not to mention all the stuff with her guitar and everything. Like, come on, it's sick. Number 94. I must have been really tired. Jesus Christ. What comes before 4? What comes before 5? 94, apparently. Okay, number 94. Beat from Jet Set Radio. I've never played Jet Set Radio. I don't know why I put him. I figured because he was on the tennis game, and I liked him in the tennis game. I need to play Jet Set Radio. It's his 25th anniversary. And I think that's probably about a reason for putting him in. Because it's 25th anniversary. It'd be weird not to include him. You know? I would also love to hear more about that new game that they're in development for. But, you know, it is what it is. Number 8. Alright, so we did 5 and now we did 94. Now we're at number 8. You guys following me? You guys good? You follow me? Cool. Because we got fucking Raystar from Rystar. I ain't gonna lie. I played the shit out of this game when I had Sonic Adventure Collection Plus. That was fun. Like, when I actually unlocked this, because I think this is like one of the last games you unlock. It was like that, Vector Man, and it was that and Vector Man were like the last ones you unlock. Because the first one you unlock is like Comic Zone, and later you get fucking the Ooze. Or was it the Ooze first, then Comic Zone? It's one of those two. Regardless, Raystar, I think, would be a nice little deep cut. It'd be one of those ones where it's like, yeah, there's clearly fans, and I think it would help reinvigorate him. Who knows? Maybe we could have another franchise going on. Or maybe they could just re-release this game so we could actually play it some more. I mean, but it's on the Nintendo shop, so I guess that's the best we're going to do with that. Number 2. Hey, I got a number right. Awesome. Tikal. Yep. Okay. Yep. I remember this one. Tikal needs to be in this game. honestly, her and Chaos needs to be in. Like, come on, dude. Like, she's the perfect Sonic adventure representation because she is solely known for this game in particular. I did such a great job choosing the pictures. Just, I'm glad because they're all organized. Of course, they're not just randomly sprayed around. And then my number one pick, Kiryu. Look, man, I love Yakuza. The Yakuza series is legitimately great. I played through 0, 1, and 2. They're all great. I love every one of them. I gotta play 3 still. I own the entire trilogy. I own 0 through 6. I'd be down for both Tikal and Chaos. Yeah, and it's like, I think unlike some of these other guys, they've actually been in a racing game. Like if you play Sonic Riders Tournament Edition, they are characters in there, and they're actually pretty dope. Like they have their unique. Like I actually like playing Tikal in Sonic Riders Tournament Edition. I need to get back into playing that. Gracious, it's been so long. I've become rusty as hell. Whew. But yeah, we need Kiryu because he's everyone's dad. He's so great. Look at that. Look at that smile. You're telling me that you wouldn't want this in your game? Not to mention, I think he's more recognizable and would be a better pick. Like, I think I love the other guy. I'm not going to say I love him. I don't know him. It's one of those, I think he's cool. He probably is cool. I just don't know him. That's just kind of it. I just don't know who the hell he is. And that's just because I haven't caught up with the games yet. So I have no idea who he is. I just want my boy Kiryu. Runner-up would be Majima. And this has been my presentation on my top 5 characters that I would want in Sonic Racing Crossworlds that are Sega characters. Do you have any questions? I already don't care. Whoopee! Yeah! But yeah, otherwise, dude, I ain't gonna lie. These characters are freaking ridiculous. Like, I think the characters alone have been such a great boon. And here, I'll show you the tweets just so you know. Like, I'm not just saying this out my ass. Like, they're saying that, hey, these characters and the Sega characters are going to be free updates. They're going to be free. It's the other stuff that you got to pay for, which, yeah, it's understandable. I understand. So, like, you got freaking Hatsune Miku. So she's not just in Unleashed, she's now here. Joker from Persona 5, because everybody still loves the shit out of Persona 5. And, Ichiban Kazuga. It's like Kazuga. The Dragon Whip, which these 2 whips alone are just so fire. And they're saying there's going to be, based on this, I can expect at least 10 characters. I'm saying at least 10 characters because they could do more. Who knows? Like, at the time, keep in mind, at the time of Frontiers, we did not know they were going to do the final Horizons update. That wasn't in the cards at all. So, never say never. Let's see, is there anything else about this game that would be worthy of talking about? Or that I think is worth bringing up, mentioning, or anything? It's gonna be out September 25th. Of course, I'll be here. I'll be here to play it day one. So of course we gonna be doing that. I am going to be doing the Sonic. Let's see. I'm going to be doing the Sonic merch drop for sure. I read through the manga. I'm not really interested in that. Oh, the song. You know what? I think the song will probably be the last thing we do. And then we'll, wind down a bit. And I have something else I want to show. Let's see. Like, the London thing. This is just the crossword with the IDW. I need to catch up. I've been severely lacking. Which, yes, if you didn't know, Adrenaline Dumps have released recently, like I think episode 34, like from issue 34. So I was thinking about checking that out a little bit, but I don't know. Sonic merch, Sonic birthday, Sonic's birthday, yeah. Sonic's birthday, yeah, yippee, yeah, yahoo, waha, yippee. Yeah, I think that's it. I think the last thing that I care about talking about is the opening theme, which I'm gonna be honest, I have not heard really yet. I'm gonna be honest, I heard like the first 5 seconds and I was like, I don't know how to feel about this. So I'm gonna react to this live. We're gonna sit down together as a family. We're gonna sit down together as a group. And we're gonna watch this together. As God intended. Been liking the Child Race mini arc for IDW. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did read through the Child Race. The Child Race takes a very interesting turn. Like that Child Race, the Child Race arc has been fun. It's the perfect wind down after the Metal Virus arc, for sure. I already read it, but Adrenaline Dubs is refreshing to watch again. Yeah, for sure. That's like I've caught up with them with the entire Metal Virus. This is like it makes me want to read through the comics again and actually like really like try to understand them because I'll put a pin in that because I got some thoughts about that. But right now, this, if you don't know, this is the snippet of the opening version for the main theme for Sonic Racing Crossworlds. So let's give it a chance. It's supposed to be by the lead singer of a band named Busted, which I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea what that is, like at all. Like I'm not even gonna sit here and pretend like I know. But you know, I'm gonna give this an honest listen, an honest chance, and we'll talk about it. So let's go. Yeah, James Bourne of Busted. And it's by Takahiro Kai. Okay, the name doesn't look familiar with me, so this seems like a new one. Yep. Okay. Jesus. Yep, and Eggman dies. Okay. Yep, this is the game where everyone dies. All the Sonic character dies. This is, believe it or not, if you guys didn't know, the opening to Sonic Crossworlds is actually what kind of happened after Sonic 06, where they kind of killed every character that wasn't Sonic, and like we just pretended they didn't exist and we were ashamed of them. Remember that? I would very much. I would prefer not to go back to that personally. I like us accepted who we are. Anyway, those lyrics are ass, dude. Like, holy shit, those lyrics are ass. Like, the chorus, but I'll be honest. Overall, the song, I like it. I kind of vibe with it a bit. Now, it comes off as being like a colors slash what is the song? What is the song I'm thinking of? I think it's hold on. Well, hey, I'm gonna say the name of a game that you probably haven't thought about in a long time. So in Team Sonic Racing, like it doesn't feel like a different thing. It feels like more of the same. Here, let me not this one. Was it? No, it wasn't. It was no, it's not Ocean View, not Lost Palace. Where is it? Not Ice Ma. Maybe no. Wait. I was right. Hold on. I got it. Yeah, was it Whale Lagoon? Yeah, it's that's Sonic Heroes. Lost Palace is also. Yeah, here we go. Like, it's kind of like the Lost Palace with lyrics, which is like, it's fine. It's kind of like one of those, like, I'm not wowed by it. That part's a little disappointing, but it's like, it's fine. Like, the instrumental itself is perfectly good. The lyrics, though. Let's just take a look at the lyrics. Let's it doesn't help that I don't remember the song's name. What's the name of this song? Cross the Worlds. Okay. Let's look up the lyrics for Cross the Worlds. And let's see. I just want to understand. Now, of course, this isn't like Genius, sure. Let's see. Greenlight Ride had the better theme. Yeah, so much so. It was so much better. And it's not even like it was kind of one of Crush 40's like borderline flops. Like, it's fine, but it's like, it's not a banger. That said, I think it was leagues better than Crossworld. Hold on, let me show you guys the lyrics. Let's look at the lyrics. So, traveling so fast, this is the future or the past. Not stepping anyone. Watch me grab up all the rings now. Zooming past them, I got rings. What? Guys. Okay, no, maybe it's just to grab those golden rings. So this is the third time we've mentioned rings. Those things will make your engine sing better than everyone. But yeah, it's like this new gadget got him going wild. So, off the bat, my first problem with these lyrics is that they're very heavy-handed. Like, it's very heavy-handed. With the whole, we're getting rings. Oh, wow. Watch me grab the rings. Oh, I got the rings. Like the golden rings make my engine sing because we got the rings. The rings make you sing. It's the most stupidest shit. Like, okay. I'm trying not to be rude. It's just a very poor lyric. It's very poor. Objectively, it's poor. I would say that. Because it's like, it's not clever. It's not insightful in any way. And it's like, it's not because it's corny. It comes off as being, I don't want to say lazy. That's the thing. I'm very hesitant about saying stuff is lazy. But it's not, they could have done better. They could have done a lot better. And then he was like, here we go, time to go, here we go, fast like, whoa, here we go, out of control. Got no doubt that I put in the work. I got my power. I'm going berserk. Crazy locations out of my work. I'm number one, that's for sure. Like, this is fine. It's the chorus, though. The chorus, though, is like, I'm not gonna lie. That was my first time listening to the chorus, and that was kind of grating. I'm just like, again, I'm trying to be fair and honest. The instrumental is fine, but like, whoa. Sorry, I just blew past something. Set your goals, steal their souls. Oh, that's funny. I don't know why. I don't know why. But it's just really, that makes me cringe. The steal their souls line just kind of like, I don't know, man. I feel like the only way I could properly explain it is if I were to make better lyrics. The problem is I'm not a lyricist. Anyway, the chorus, let me listen to it again, because maybe I'm overreacting. Another reference of rings. Yeah, no, exactly. No, exactly. You're right, Goku Black. Like, these people seem to think simply rhyming is the way to go. Rhymes aren't everything. Also, sorry, have I ever listened to the band Linkin Park? I have. I've listened to a few songs. I've heard the super popular ones, like the ones that everyone knows. But I haven't really dug into the discography much. So, like, if you were to ask me any fun facts about Linkin Park, I wouldn't do it. But the problem is like the rapping's absolutely garbage. Like, the raps are garbage. Because the cadence is like, it's not trying to flow with the song. It's trying to cram the sentence in. Like, across the world, I'm going crazy. Hey, time to go. Now starting off the show. Open the gate. I'm looking great. Like, I'm looking great on the scenic road. Like, it's not even that kind of rock rap that it's doing. It's just trying to cram all of the themes into, like, all of the sentences into one. And like you said, it's just trying to rhyme for the sake of rhyming. It is not trying to be thematic. Like, okay, and people always bring, I've heard this before I've actually heard the song, that people was like, well, people love supersonic racing. Okay, let's look at the lyrics of supersonic racing. Let's actually look at them. Which, by the way, shout out. I'm shouting out TJ Davis. That's her name. Thank you, Lord. I'm tired. I gotta go to bed soon. But shout out TJ Davis. Amazing person. Amazing woman. I met her at Sonic Expo last year. Was amazing to work with. And it was great. I actually was able to have breakfast one time with her. Like, no joke. I actually did have breakfast with her once. That's crazy. Like, that was definitely the highlight of that trip. So let's look at it. Come on, run away. You don't have to stay. We're nearly out of time, but you're doing fine. So stay on track and don't look back. Just feel the pace. Come on now, race. That's the first verse. Now the first verse here. Traveling so fast. Is this the future or the past? Not stepping anyone. Watch me grab up on the rings now. Not stepping anyone. Zoom past them. I got rings. Wild. Crazy. Grab those golden rings. Those things make the engine sting better than anyone. So I want you to notice that here, Supersonic Racing, it's actually having sentence structure. It actually makes sense. It's not rhyming for the sake of rhyming. It's not trying to reference rings. It's not trying to reference Sonic all the time. In fact, if it wasn't for the fact that it literally says Supersonic Racing, it would be a completely normal song outside of that. Granted, it would be mid, but it's just Supersonic Racing that makes it peak. But that's not the point. The point is that this is an actual sentence. It's an actual train of thought. Like, it's supposed, the whole thing is supposed to be because the whole vibe of Sonic R, the whole vibe of Sonic R was music that is, like, motivational, weirdly enough. I don't know why, but it works. Because it at least stays with that same central theme. It stays with that central theming, and all the sentences are actual thoughts. Again, let's look back to this. Here we go. Time to glow. Fast like whoa. Out of control. What the fuck does that mean? Like, I got no doubt that I put in the work. I got my power. I'm going berserk. Crazy locations. You could argue that it's trying to capture the chaos of the racetrack. It's trying to capture the overall chaos and the fun, arcadey wackiness of the game. But it doesn't quite land. Because it's like, it's meaningless. It feels like meaningless words that's put together. That's why I think it's bad. It has nothing to do with it being corny. Sonic music is corny. We all know this. Come on, most of the Sonic Adventure stuff is peak, but it's also hella corny. Like, come on, you cannot look at, like, Sweet Passion, the Amy Rose theme, and tell me you understand what the hell she's even saying half the time. But at least that has the benefit of its instrumental being so wild, so crazy, and at least there's some train of thought. You get an idea of where it's coming from at least. And you can argue that there's something deeper to extrapolate from it. I have yet to recognize that. It still sounds like nonsense to me, but that's besides the point. But it's like, I don't know. I think I just said all I needed to say, to be honest. That's kind of why I don't really... It's like, that's kind of why it's just like, if I were to rank this song, I would give it probably a C. Because it's not a bad song. I think people saying it's like one of the worst songs in Sonic have not played Sonic Chronicles The Dark Brotherhood, or haven't listened to the overall monstrosity that is Sonic Superstar's soundtrack. I still stand by that that's probably one of the worst Sonic soundtracks ever. Probably not the worst. Again, Sonic Chronicles exist, but it is pretty bad. But yeah, man, it's just... Like, yeah, Goku Black, you're right. Endless Possibility is peak. It's one of my favorite songs. I tear up when I hear that song. And it's corny as hell. But, like, it's one of those things where it's like, at least it's trying to say a message. It's a train of thought. Speed Jungle. Speed Jungle was good. Like, the thing about Superstars, it's... The reason why I say it's the worst soundtrack, it's not because of the songs itself necessarily. There are some stinkers in there. But a lot of T-Lopes and stuff is actually pretty good. And it's just overall... My problem with the overall soundtrack is that it's jumbled. It's all over the place. There is no central theme. It feels like 10 different composers were said to make 5 songs and none of them communicated with each other. It's all over the place. I would much rather have, a soundtrack that is either all good or all bad or mostly good or mostly bad. This is such a mixed bag, like a jumbled mess of a soundtrack. Like, I feel like if I had any real negative opinions that I'm going to stand by, it's that. I really do think that Sonic Superstars has the worst soundtrack overall. It has good songs. It has some good songs. Like, I mean, just look at my tier list. I did a whole tier list. I ranked the entire song. If you want more details about what I think, it's there. I probably still think the same thing now. But I think my overall point with this is that I want to make sure it's clear that the reason why this song is bad and why let me rephrase. I'm sorry. The reason why I think this song is mid, it's not because of the instrumentation. The instrumentation is actually pretty good. It's fine. It's fine from pretty good. It's not necessarily because of the vocals. The vocals have like some weird timbre. Like I think the guy from Busted, his vibrato sometimes takes him off pitch, and it makes it sound like kind of weird to me. But maybe it works for some people. I don't know. Just for me, it's a little weird. But that's not really the overall problem. The main problem is the lyrics. It's not because it's corny. It's because there is no point. It's a bunch of words jumbled together. That's it. Every song that you could think of, Supersonic Racing, Endless Possibilities, fucking Sweet Passion. Say what you will about any of those songs. There is a message. There's some type of thought that's going through it. The only thing that's going through Cross the Worlds is, look at the rings. Wow, the rings are cool. Now we're going through a big ring. The ring powers my engine. Let's get more rings. Like, it's nonsense. It's just nonsense. I don't think that this song is like the worst ever. If you're saying that this is the worst ever, no. Fist Bump still is a thing. Almost Dead from Shadow the Hedgehog is still a thing. There are so many worse songs that Sonic has produced than this. It's just mid. It is just, I'm not really angry. I'm just disappointed, dude. Like, I'm really just disappointed. I don't know, man. The more I think about it, the worse it gets me. But I think I'm going to settle in. We're just going to give it a C. We're just going to give it a C, and we're going to keep it moving. All right? Yeah, that was like, yeah, dude. Like, Seven Rings in Hand didn't have that much stuff about... Literally! And it's like, at least then, you can understand. Because rings are literally in the title. Like, the rings are the collectible. They're the central point. They're the things that bind the world. They're the freaking, rings that hold the book together. Like, at least then, rings are very significant and almost central to the plot. Versus here, where it's not really I'm not going to say there's not really a plot. I don't know. But it's just like, it's just referencing it. It's not trying to say anything about them. It's just, I got a ring. I need to get the ring. Now I got the ring. The ring powers my engine. Oh, a big ring. Let's go through that. Oh, am I going to rank the OST when Crossworlds comes out? Oh, absolutely. We are 1,000% going to do that. I'm going to wait. What I'm going to do is probably when the global release happens. Because I'll play it. I'm still sold on getting it, the deluxe edition, which means I'll play it early. So whenever it comes out early, I'm going to just play it then. And, do a stream about it, have a good time, blah, blah, blah. I'll probably even take off work, whatever. And then probably that Friday when it's like a global release, I'll probably do a tier list of the OST because I am so curious about how this OST is going to go. Granted, I'm not expecting much from it, only because I'm expecting it to do what Team Sonic Racing did, was like, there's a couple of original pieces, but for the most part, it's just things we've heard before. Now, I'm going to be honest, if it's something that has been done or already covered from the previous one, I'm just going to skip it because it's like this. I'm wasting time at that point. I'm more interested in what new music they have because I want. This is going to be a video, not this entire segment, or not just maybe, who knows. But I mean, the idea of where Sonic music is going because I feel weird about it. I'm not overly negative. This Sonic's not in a bad place. Let's be very clear. There's still some banging music out there. But I feel like there's something missing. I think I know what it is. I don't want to speak too flippantly. Because again, the problem that I have with people with the music discourse is the fact that we're not taking into account the time of it at the time and the motivations and the game itself. Like obviously a racing game's not gonna have as baller or dynamic a soundtrack as a mainline game. Obviously. So I'm not expecting that. It would be nice, but that's not an expectation. And even then, it's like it's one of those things where it's like if it's I'd be disappointed if it's mostly remixes that we've already heard. If it's a new remix, fine, because we're going to old worlds. Of course, there's gonna be songs that I've heard before, but I would love to have a different spin on it. If it's just the same shit that we've heard, then I'm gonna feel some type of way. Hear me out. The next Sonic game should be Dr. Eggman Gets a Job. Listen, April Fools, Dr. Eggman Job Simulator. You have to build the robots with him, and he runs into a problem while repairing Metal Sonic, and he has to go on an adventure to kind of fix him. Like, come on. Come on. We already had Dr. Robotnik's Green Bean Machine, so it's not like he hasn't been a main character before. Can we talk about how good the song Team Chaotix is? Dude, I was listening to that literally earlier today. Like, I'm wrapping up. Because I'm starting to wrap up because it's already past my bedtime. But, dude, Team Chaotix is literally goated. Because it's like, it's one of those songs where it's like, yeah, it just describes what happens in the game for the most part. It just describes like, hey, Victor's so cool and Charmy's so cool. And Espio, he's literally ready to go. And they're the duo that's going to solve the crime and take you down. See how that has a train of thought? See how that, like, I can tell you what the song is about? What is the song about? Like, what is Cross the Worlds actually about? I don't know. I need to stop talking. I need to get off. But anyway, guys, this has been hiccups and everything aside, this has been a really great Ferk stream back. And I want to thank you guys for being patient and sticking with me. I have some big news soon. I'm going to wait on it, but it's soon. A big opportunity has happened. I'm really excited about it. I can't wait to show you. But yeah. Oh, hey. Oh, man. We almost went a whole stream without bot. Oh, man. Oh, well. Hey, I might not be there for the next streams. I don't know which ones, but I'm going on vacation this weekend. Oh, yeah. That's no worries. Please enjoy your vacation. By all means. Lord knows I enjoyed, well, it wasn't really a vacation, but you get the idea. I'll be back on Thursday. We'll probably still continue just yapping, talking, just kind of getting the stream back to normal. And just getting back into the swing of things. But this will probably be cleaned up a bit more, or not. Who knows? But again, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank y'all for sticking with me. We're on the grind to 500, baby. So, I mean, let's just grind. Let's build this community, and let's do this stuff together. But do you know what's Gottlieb the house building song? No, I don't. I actually have no idea. I don't think I've heard that before. No. But yeah, glad to see you back. Can't wait for these streams. Me too, man. I got some stuff cooking for y'all. Y'all ain't ready for this. For Red Dead 2. Yeah, to be honest, I've never played any of the Red Dead. I've never even seen them. I have no idea what happens in those games. I think I know the main character like dies in the end or something. I have no idea. I'm gonna be honest. I have no idea.